Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by my appearance, today I'm going to be sharing with you my October spooky TBR.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Just to preface this entire video, I am an actual baby. I'm scared of everything. So these books will just be slightly spooky or have a little bit of a spooky vibe to them, but won't really be horror because I value sleep. So the first book that I'm going to be reading in the month of October is Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno-Garcia. I'm sure if you're slightly into booktube or new release books, you've heard about this book, you've seen it, everybody wants it. And so do I. I think it is the perfect October read. Just to give a quick little synopsis of the book in case you have not heard of it before, essentially we follow a young girl whose sister, is it her sister? We follow a young girl whose cousin has married a very influential and wealthy man, and her cousin starts getting these letters saying that her husband is slowly poisoning her and that the entire family is out to get her and kill her. If that's not spooky, I don't know what is. That's a type of spooky I can handle. So I just figured this would be a really great book to read in the month of October. Very spooky vibes. Allegedly, it's the house that is doing all of this to the girl. I'm not exactly sure, but I've heard that the house has something to do with what's going on. So definitely there seems to be a lot of magic going on, a lot of possible murder, and rich people. What more could you ask for, honestly? I have read one of Sylvia Moreno-Garcia's books before. It was Gods of Jade and Shadow. It was a 5 out of 5 read for me. I adored that book. Her writing is so amazing. The story was amazing. The atmosphere, 10 out of 10. The vibes, immaculate. I highly recommend you read that book as well if you have not already and you enjoyed Mexican Gothic, and vice versa, which is why I'm picking up Mexican Gothic as my first October read. The next book that I'm going to be picking up in October is Vicious Spirits by Kat Cho. This was another one of my highly anticipated books for the entire year, to be honest, and I'm so excited that I'm going to get to read this book in October. I actually bought it used online and it's currently on its way here. Love that for me. Vicious Spirits is the second book in a duology by Kat Cho, the first book being Wicked Fox. And to give a little bit of a synopsis of Vicious Spirits without giving anything away, it follows the events that occur after the ending of Wicked Fox, and we follow two side characters that were in Wicked Fox that were honestly hilarious and made the story. That's one thing that I loved about Wicked Fox was the characters as well as the setting and mythology that was within it, so basically the entire story. I just really enjoyed that book, and those two characters were iconic, so I'm really glad that we're going to be getting a book from their perspective and about their journey after the events of Wicked Fox. We follow Sumin and Junu, and basically we follow them and their journey and adventure that occurs. I believe we will also get to see Mi-young and Ji-hoon, but I'm not exactly sure. Either way, I'm really excited for this book. I've seen nothing but good things about it, and I loved the first book in the duology, so I honestly will not be surprised if it ends up being one of my favorite books of the entire year. The third book that I'm going to be reading in October is Truly Devious by Lauren Johnson. I became really interested in this book when I finished the Charlotte Holmes series by Brittany Cavallaro, which is basically a retelling of Sherlock and Watson, but with teenagers. And they basically solve crimes, there's murder, there's family intrigue. It's a really great series. I highly recommend. I was looking for something similar and I found Truly Devious by Lauren Johnson. In Truly Devious, we follow a young girl who goes to a private school in Vermont and she wants to be a detective. And perfectly, a murder happens at her school and it involves the family of the headmaster. And so then she basically dives into the mystery and sees if she can figure out who it is. Basically, it's got rich private school vibes, murder vibes, again with me and the rich people killing people. I don't know what it is. It's just an immaculate vibe for October. I highly recommend. What can I say? Basically, this private school was founded by an individual who wanted it to be a safe haven for geniuses, of course. And so everybody is amazing at what they do. And back when the school was founded, the founder's wife and daughter were kidnapped. And this happens again. And our main character decides that she is going to figure it out. She's going to get to the bottom of that. This is the first book in a trilogy that follows Stevie as she tries to crack the case and figure out who has kidnapped the headmaster's wife and daughter again. Why does this keep happening to these people? You think you would protect your family better. I thought this would be a really great one to pick up because, again, I'm a baby. I can't really handle legit horror, but I can handle murder mystery, and this seemed like a fun one since it involved a private school. We love private school collegiate vibes. These are high schoolers, but I'm here for it. The fourth book I'm going to be reading in October is a picture book. Yes, a picture book. It is called Gustavo the Shy Ghost. It's written by Flavia Z. Drago. It is inspired by Dia de los Muertos in the sense that Gustavo is a spirit that has come back. And basically the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, is approaching and Gustavo wants to do something to get noticed, okay? He's kind of an attention seeker. He wants people to notice him and that he is back and that he is a spirit and he's here to have a good time. He wants to, do all the spooky things that all the other ghosts are doing, and he's just really shy and he just doesn't really know how to express his spookiness. And I can relate to that. I can relate to Gustavo. So I thought this would be really cute. I love picture books. I don't care how old I am. I will still love picture books. They're really great. Some of them have really good messages. They're really quick. They make you feel good, okay? Pick up a picture book. I dare you. So definitely not the most ambitious TBR I could have set for myself, but I think it's still a decent amount. I've got 3 novels as well as 1 children's story. My university classes actually end at the end of October, so I'll be doing a lot of research, a lot of writing, a lot of reading, and so I just wanted to have a nice, chill, spooky TBR to get me through the month. I also like to watch spooky movies, do spooky things, have bonfires, marshmallows. So I decided to give myself the time to do everything that I enjoy doing because I didn't want to give myself a very ambitious October TBR and not get to enjoy any of the other parts of spooky season. Because how sad would it be if I did not have enough time to eat my weight in candy because I was too busy reading? Now, some people would argue that they would pick reading over candy, but they don't know me, okay? I will pick candy every time. Anyways, that is going to be it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got this far in the video, comment a ghost emoji down below and let me know what you're going to be reading in the month of October and what spooky things you're gonna get up to. Let me know your favorite spooky movie, your favorite spooky thing to do. Happy spooky season. I will see you in my next video.